Long ago there was a beautiful city called Mathura. It was a place of joy and prosperity where people lived happily and celebrated life with great enthusiasm. But then came a bad king named Kansa. He was not just any king, he was a tyrant who ruled with an iron fist. He was cruel. He made people very sad. The once joyful city was now filled with fear and sorrow. Kansa loved power. He wanted to rule forever. His desire for control knew no bounds. People were afraid of his anger. They felt trapped under his rule. The fear of punishment kept them silent and submissive. Nobody dared to challenge the mighty Kansa. His power was absolute, and his wrath was feared by all. Kansa had a sister named Devaki. She was a kind woman, known for her gentle nature and compassion. Devaki was going to marry a kind man named Vasudeva. Their union was a beacon of hope in those dark times. Kansa loved his sister, but he was afraid of a prophecy. This prophecy foretold that Devaki's child would be the end of his reign. A voice from the heavens announced a prophecy, echoing through the ages and reaching the ears of those who would listen. It declared that Devaki's eighth son would destroy Kansa, the tyrant king who ruled with an iron fist. This filled Kansa with fear and rage, as he couldn't bear the thought of losing his power. He was terrified of his own death, haunted by the prophecy that loomed over his reign. Blinded by fear, Kansa imprisoned Devaki and Vasudeva, hoping to thwart the prophecy by keeping them under lock and key. He planned to kill their eighth child, believing that this would secure his throne and his life. He wanted to change fate, consulting astrologers and seeking ways to alter the course of destiny. Years passed, and Devaki gave birth to 7 children, each one a beacon of hope in the darkness of their imprisonment. One by one, Kansa took the babies away. He killed them mercilessly, his heart hardened by fear and desperation. The people of Mathura were horrified. They felt helpless, watching in despair as their king committed these atrocities. When Devaki was expecting her 8th child, the gods intervened. Lord Vishnu, the protector, decided to be born as Devaki's son. He would be known as Krishna. On a stormy night, Krishna was born. The prison cell was filled with a divine light. Vasudeva knew he had to protect his son. Miraculously, the prison doors opened. The guards fell into a deep sleep. Vasudeva knew he had to take Krishna away. He had to keep him safe from Kansa. Vasudeva carried baby Krishna in a basket under the cover of darkness with a heart full of hope and fear. He knew the journey ahead was fraught with danger, but he was determined to save his son from the evil clutches of King Kansa. He started his journey to Gokul, a village far away, traversing through dense forests and rugged terrains. The path was long and arduous, but Vasudeva's resolve was unshakable. The Yamuna River was raging, its waters turbulent and fierce. Yet as Vasudeva approached, the river miraculously parted, allowing him to cross safely with the divine light guiding his way. In the peaceful village of Gokul lived Nanda and Yashoda, a loving couple who had longed for a child. Their home was filled with warmth and joy. They had just had a baby girl, a symbol of their happiness and dreams. Little did they know, their lives were about to change forever. In the dead of night, Vasudeva secretly exchanged his son with their daughter, ensuring Krishna's safety. The exchange was swift and silent, a moment of destiny. He returned to Mathura unnoticed, his heart heavy with the weight of the secret he carried. The journey back was just as perilous, but Vasudeva's mission was accomplished. When Kansa found out about the baby, he rushed to kill it, his fury knowing no bounds. He believed he could thwart the prophecy by eliminating the child. But the baby girl rose into the sky, enveloped in a divine light. She was no ordinary child. She was a celestial being with a message. She revealed herself as goddess Yogmaya, proclaiming that the true savior was safe and would return to vanquish evil. The villagers were amazed by this divine revelation. Krishna grew up in Gokul, loved and cherished by his foster parents Nanda and Yashoda. His presence brought immense joy and prosperity to the village. His birth brought hope to the world, a beacon of light in times of darkness. The villagers celebrated his arrival with great fervor and devotion. It was the start of a new era, an era of love and righteousness. The dawn in Gokul symbolized the triumph of good over evil, a new beginning for all.